wisdom is the greatest riches you can have on the earth. It's like the scriptures bear witness. It's above anything that's tangible. And that's what how King Solomon was promoted to be the wisest man on earth, with 360 degrees of all wisdom. And he was just a little boy. You know? But the Spirit was dealing with him for him to understand that he'd rather have the knowledge than some fucking 1,000 concubines, some ass, some booty, or the spoils of the other nations. He wanted wisdom, and it was given to him. That was shine. Nobody could take that.
It says Matthew 6:20, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
There will your mind be also. There will you be premeditated on the prophecies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? His word. To do what? To please him. Get
looking for that one where it said that I thought it was James. Where it's talking about that man, in due time he should be exalted. I thought it was this. I mean, there's this one real quick. James 1 and 9. It says, let the brother of low degree rejoice and that it is exalted. You know.
Yeah, he'll bring those that are of a low stature. He'll exalt you in due time.
Well, in verse 5 it says, or verse 5 it says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, and give it to all men liberally, and upbraid it not, and it shall be given him. You know, and that's where you gotta, because if you're not seeking after wisdom, man, you're not gonna be exalted. I know the brother would say it a certain way. He would say like, when you ask for wisdom, all things after that will be given unto you. And the scriptures say that too. Like
it says, first seek ye the kingdom of heaven, and all things shall be added unto you.
Right. That's how it. That's like other brothers call it proper protocol. You got to seek what the Most High wants done. You got to do what the Most High wants done first in order to receive what you want later. That's how it goes. It's just like today. Like when if your kid asks you if he could do something today, or like he wants to go to the park, or he wants to do something, you tell him first, like, all right, we'll do this first, and I'll let you go do it. What you can do is you go sleep over at your friend's house, whatever. You know, that's how it works. So what the Most High requires of us, the men, or any person at all that wants to get in a high place, is that you got to seek His ways and seek wisdom and apply it.
Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that things which are seen are not made of things which do appear.
Yeah, but like the tangible things that the brother's talking about. There's something different out there there's something out there that is obtainable by a man, but only through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But that's not tangible, right? Something that actually you can't see, but that you can receive, and it will really actually increase you. That's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I know in Proverbs chapter 4 it tells you that with all thy getting, get understanding. He tells you with all thy getting, man, with all that you have inside you, to go after this, not this, not the world.
By faith, Abel offered unto the Most High more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous.
And real quick, I believe it says in the same chapter, hey, it was considered righteousness unto Abraham. It was considered righteous because that was a wise thing. He applied wisdom.
That's Abel though right here.
Okay.
But it does talk about.
Yeah. Well, that's how. Oh, yeah. I thought it was a book, but I was just thinking about that. Like when the Most High had told Abraham to sacrifice his son, Abraham listened. Right? That's the whole thing that the Most High had ever done to man. He was telling them, he was always commanding them to do things, and they had to listen. If they didn't listen, it would consider unrighteous. He would destroy that man because there wasn't ever a time. Scriptures tell you in 1 Corinthians 10:3 that the Most High won't ask you to do something that's totally impossible. He's a faithful man, and he gives what a man. He asks a man to do what he can do. So it's considered righteous when that man listens to him. You know, but when Abraham did what the Most High asked him to do or told him to do, it was considered righteousness because why? He listened and he applied that knowledge that he had been given to him. Be like, hey, this is my power. I need to listen to him and do what he tells me to do.
He's faithful.
Faithful.
He's a loyal servant. Right. It says, Hebrews 11:4. By faith, Abel offered unto the Most High more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, God testifying of his gifts. And by it, he being dead yet speaketh. By faith Enoch was translated, and he should not see death, and was not found, because Yahweh that translated him. For before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased the Most High. That's why I'm bringing this whole thing out, is because it goes into what we're talking about, faith, being faithful. From the least to the greatest, all right. That's a big thing in Yahweh Shai's eyes. Yahweh Shai's eyes, all right. It says he had this testimony,
you know,
that he pleased Yahweh.
And if you know that all these men that pleased the Most High, they weren't just empty men. You think Abel sacrificed a good gift or a righteous gift because it was just in his heart to do it at that time? The Most High had ordained Abel to know. Abel had knowledge, right? Adam had knowledge. Abel had knowledge. Enoch had knowledge. All these men growing up had all this knowledge because they had got it from their forefather. All right? They knew that Yahweh Shai had existed already, and they knew to believe. Even though they had never seen him yet, they already believed on them.
It says, for before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased Yahweh. So he was doing what he needed to do as a man of the Lord, and he was pleasing to the Yahweh Shai. He had faith. He had obedience, loyalty, right? Responsibility. For verse 6, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. He that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So that's what those good things that they're going to be given to the good from the beginning of the earth, which is the promises, the covenants that were made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But you 2/3, you heathen, you ain't going to receive the good things. Right? Because you're not pleasing the Most High. Y'all ain't pleasing the Most High. So, because y'all don't have faith. You have faith in the world. You have faith in America. You have faith in your 401k. You have faith in Obamacare. Ultimately, coming soon, you have faith in the RFID chip. You have faith in Esau, the so-called white man. That's who y'all love, the devil. And there's a song by Lil Wayne. He says it. He says, these women love me like Satan. We know you women love Satan, man. Y'all love evil, man. Y'all are wicked. And you men do too. You men have demons on them. And And it's demons that you can't get off. Because you ain't got the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to be able to do that.
Yeah, real quick. Genesis 4:7, it says, "If thou doest well, shall that not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door."
If we don't do well, if you ain't pleasing Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, then sin lieth at the door. What's sin equal to? Death. But if you do good, hey man, you're gonna receive a reward. It's like Abel. Abel's gonna inherit the kingdom. You 2/3, y'all are like Cain. Y'all kill y'all the prophets. Y'all killed Yahweh Shai. Y'all said, let his blood be upon us. Hey, well, that blood has to be recompensed. That blood has to be paid back. Vengeance is his. This is what it's all tying into. Why this vengeance is coming? Because y'all people are disobedient. The inhabitants of the earth are evil. This is James. James chapter 2. Start at verse 21. And this is talking about works and faith. And faith without works is dead, and works without faith is dead. Okay? So I'm gonna jump to the point. James 2:21. Was not Abraham our father justified by works, when he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar? Seest thou how faith wrought with his works, and by works was faith made perfect? And the scripture was fulfilled, which saith, Abraham believed Yahweh, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness, and he was called the friend of God. You see then how that by works a man is justified, and not by faith alone.
Right. And it tells you, and to back that up, how it said that he was called, because when Yahweh Shai called him the friend of the Most High, it tells you in John chapter 15, it says that if you do what I command you to do, you shall be my friend. So so that tells you right there that you got to listen to the Most High. That's considered righteousness.
You got to listen to the Spirit, which is his book. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai comes written in the volume of a book. Okay? That's the difference between good and evil. The elect and the rejects. The outcast. Because we all were outcasts at one time. But a lot of you are going to remain outcasts. And the elect are coming back through the grace and mercy of Yahweh Shai into the fold. And he's going to be our shepherd. Get that one in Revelations 14. Somebody has to play that role. You see what I'm saying? Those are the parts that people don't want to accept. And then when we come out here telling you that, y'all get mad about, y'all hate us. It's like these other camps. All they do is talk about their main subject is GMS. ISUPK, GOCC, the House of now they're coming out with those false prophets over there at One West. Who are the main subject? Who's their main subject that they talk about? You got the Safari people. You got IUIC. Their main subject is GMS. They ain't attacking each other. They attack us, the elders.
Revelations 14:1. And I looked and lo, and a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads.
Right, the Father and the Son's name written in our minds, man. Right?
And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps,
And that's what us brothers are doing. We got the true song. We got the song that's gonna get you moving. And that's gonna ultimately pay off.
And they sung it. It says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000.
That's it. They're the only ones that could understand this book. The rest of you are coming up with a bunch of heresies, man. False doctrine. And there's a recompense in that too.
It says, and that no man could learn that song but the 144,000.
Right, like everybody thinks they understand the Bible. Y'all people you don't even understand basic words, man. You can't even give us understanding or go into the etymology of words. What's going on, man? Hey, you know you're a Hebrew Israelite?
What's that?
You know you're a Hebrew Israelite?
Yes, I did. How's that?
According to prophecy of the Bible. Like you see yourself on this side?
Do I see myself on it?
Yeah. Can you identify yourself with one of these tribes on the side?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Which one is that? Issachar.
Hey, take off Issachar. My name's Isaac. I'm spelled I-S-S-A-C.
Yeah, Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah, your name means laughter, right?
Yeah.
Because one of the prophets or forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Well, you're actually Israelite, man.
Yeah.
You're not a so-called Mexican. We say so-called because that's what the white man basically calls Mexicans. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but you're actually a child of the Most High. See what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
That's what we're out here letting our people know.
What church do y'all like go to?
Nah, man, we're not affiliated with none of these churches out here. This is the church right here. You see what I'm saying? Through the Spirit of the Lord.
I want to store people to come back and talk.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and finish that up.
Revelation 14 and 3 again. It says, and that no man can learn that song but the 144,000, which were redeemed from the earth.
That's where we're redeemed from the earth, from the beginning. That are going to inherit that good thing, which is the law of the kingdom of ownership.
These are they which were not defiled with women.
These are they that were not defiled. They're not going to be numbered with that number that you keep. The majority of the earth's mass is going to be numbered to destruction. We've been drawn out, Lord will, for the elect. We've been drawn out, just like Moses was drawn out, and he was called to do a duty. All right, to go and speak to his people. It's the same thing, man. We're doing the same thing all over again, like Noah, all the forefathers. The only thing we're not gonna tell you is this place is gonna be preserved or safe. This is the last days. We're in the days of the translation of kingdoms. America, Esau, the so-called white man, he's about to translate over all the power to another kingdom, to another group of people. That's the time we're in. That's a major step.
It said, for these are they which were not defiled with women.
That's talking about the other philosophies, ideologies, all right, these other false doctrines. The churches, they got all types of different understandings, man.
It says, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth.
Right, they stick it to one doctrine. That's what makes them virgins. That's what makes them undefiled, the elect. The brothers on the highways and the byways under the title GMS. That's what makes them virgins. Okay? The rest of you are defiled. So if something's defiled and it ain't performing what I need it to do, you gotta get rid of it. Crush it.
It says that these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb. And in their mouth was found no guile, for there with.
And in their mouth was found no guile and no lies, deception.
I have a question. So, are all of this released under God, Jesus Christ?
Yeah, the scriptures of the Bible. All these tribes, this is the 12 tribes of Isaac. Jacob. Remember Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Where Jacob had 12 sons. These are his 12 sons right here. And that's found in the book of Genesis.
Jacob was gonna kill Isaac, right? Or no, their dad.
Abraham was going to sacrifice Isaac. Besides, Abraham from doing that and gave him a lamb. You see what I'm saying? But that was just to see how faithful Abraham was. Then Isaac had Jacob. He had two sons in the womb with his wife Rebecca. All right, Isaac and or Jacob and Esau. You heard about them?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Jacob had these 12 right here. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulon, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. So these are the true people on the true people of the Most High. The true people of the Most High on the earth today.
How do y'all like stay away from trouble like this in this town? How did y'all get to like where? How can y'all still have faith and believe like growing up in this like town?
Stay away from like all bad things, like certain people and everything.
Yeah, how did y'all?
It basically just comes with through practice. You know, just knowing that that's not what you want.
Yeah,
and just stay away from it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of friends growing up right now, they're doing a lot of bad stuff right now. I'm trying to just chill, trying to work, but I mean, it's hard. And it's hard to go to church on Sundays and Wednesdays and have faith. And when I was messing up all week.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, we don't go to churches here in America, man, because they spread a lot of lies and they take a lot of people's money. You see what I'm saying? We don't do that. We tell the truth, 100% truth, according to the scriptures. But basically, get that one in Micah 2
Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart.
Right, it says arise ye. So the Most High is giving us a commandment. Arise ye and depart. Go ahead.
For this is not your rest.
This place is not your rest. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Because it is polluted.
It's polluted here in America. No matter where you go, even if you go back to your home in Mexico, it's polluted there. There's violence. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody trying to get over you. Like here, your home place, they probably, they don't care about you. You try to be a loyal friend to them. You'll go to jail. They ain't gonna be visiting you. They ain't gonna be giving you money. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So go ahead.
It says, because it is, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you.
It shall destroy you. It shall destroy you if you remain here in the ways of America. If you want to remain in, being gang related, all that different stuff, man. All that stuff is nonsense, man. Because at the end, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. See what I'm saying? So it's all basically up to you how you gotta basically turn yourself into a man. Like, you know what, man, I'm gonna protect myself because you ain't gonna protect me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna come over here and do what I gotta do. Alright.
Hey, y'all have a good day.
Alright.
God bless you.
Alright.
It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction.
Even with the sword of destruction, it shall destroy you, man. If you don't separate yourself from this place, man. Spiritually separate yourself from this place. And that's where it goes into Abraham, Isaac, they were separated. Abraham was called out of the land of his fathers, the land of the Chaldeans, and the land of Ur. And the Most High took him all the way down to the land of Canaan. Alright? So, you gotta be called out. You gotta be drawn out. You gotta be told with all fear, you know what I'm saying? Persuade men to knowing the fear of the Lord, or the terror of the Lord persuade men. We're trying to tell this young Issachar, right? Hey, man, he was basically saying, hey, man, guys that I hang out with, they ain't up to no good. Hey man, you gotta just separate yourself. But if it ain't according to the Lord, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna be able to do it. Because the Lord has to be dealing with you to draw you out. The Lord was dealing with Moses from the beginning. Matter of fact, get that one in Jeremiah, the 1st chapter. Where it says that the Most High known him?
Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 4. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying.
Right, the word of the Lord hasn't come unto you. The Spirit of the Lord hasn't come unto you to get you to do what what you want to do, but you can't. So everybody wants to do right, but they can't do it because they got so much shit on them. They have so much, wickedness caked on them that they can't perform that. Only Yahweh Shai can make things that are crooked straight. We can't.
It says, then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
He has sanctified Jeremiah. It don't take you 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, a year to come into the truth. Yeah, you may have to stand outside the camp and listen and learn. That's where you're gonna you're already saying that, hey, I want this thing. I want to be in it. The Lord has already drawn you in. You're just waiting to be accepted. Not accepted, but you're waiting to stand on the line as a soldier of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Alright? But Jeremiah was already sanctified. He was chosen from the foundations of the earth, man, before he even came out the womb. So a lot of these people, even if you tell them, going back to Ezekiel, get that one in Ezekiel 3.
Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 5. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel. Not too many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. But the house of Israel would not hearken unto thee, for they would not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are imputed and hard-hearted.
Imputed and hard-hearted, man. You stiff-necked. You don't want the truth. Like the scripture, like we read, like the scripture say, even if it was once told to you, and you shall not believe it. Who was that one? Was it in heaven? Go ahead, keep reading.
John chapter 5. It said, but behold, I have made, but the house, all the house of Israel are imputed and hard-hearted, and I believe the word again, imputed, means to basically unlearn. I believe. You're basically without knowledge. You don't know how. You're not wise. And it says, for all the house of Israel are imputed and hard-hearted. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thine heart, and hear with thine eye, and hear with thine ears. And go, get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus saith the Lord God, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. And the Spirit.
Yeah, that's it. So whether you hear or whether you forbear, and we say, yeah, in that time, in those days, you ain't gonna be. Well, nobody told me. You can't tell us, Lord, when nobody told me. Yeah, did. I sent my prophets out, rising up early day, telling you. And you rejected it. Only the elect are gonna be the ones that are gonna accept it. They're going to be hungry for righteousness. That dude, that Issachar right here, he's probably just scared of his homeboy. But really, he still wants to continue in his wickedness. You got to be a man. He asked the question, how do y'all keep yourselves from doing, wicked shit? Basically, that's what he's saying. Hey, man, you got to fear the Lord. You got to be a man and say no. And separate yourself from that. But it's not that easy. It's easier said than done. That's why we're saying the Lord has to sanctify you and preordain you to be able to do those things. And ultimately to receive. And it's not about that. separate yourself from evil and live an honest life, that still ain't gonna save you. Because this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is what's saving you. So if you ain't got this, you're still done. Right? Still living a vain life.
This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it.